Growing up at harvest time was really fun. I just remember it being really exciting and new. I was 13 when I first came here. So many second mothers and second fathers that I remember, and it's just all great memories of just everyone's just so joyful here, and the love of God just pours out over people, and that's like the one thing I remember. I think what happened in college was I would come to learn that my faith was not my own, and I partook in everything worldly, everything that I was told not to do. And at first it was fun because it was new and it was exciting, but then it would turn into 4 years of bondage and 4 years of guilt and 4 years of feeling that I couldn't come back to God because I knew better. So I was struggling with a lot of depression, anxiety, eating disorders, body image issues, loneliness, feelings of rejection, looking for love in all the wrong places, just partaking in everything worldly. Like, I did not recognize myself at all. And I think I just missed the heart of God. The Lord is so smart. He's so wise. So he had been calling me back to him since the day that I left for school. I can look back at my college experience and pinpoint specific moments and times where I felt his voice calling me, daughter, come home. You're not too far. I still love you. Always reeling my heart back to him. And one thing, it's funny, but it's not. But from a very early age, my dad, he had educated us on end times. And so we knew all about the red moons. Like, we would go see them at the beach, and he would, read the Bible verses about the end times and Jesus coming back. And after I graduated college, I was waitressing for a while, and we would serve out on the water. It was a very beautiful yacht club in Greenwich. And there was this one night in particular, and at that point I was distraught. I just graduated college, couldn't find a job. All my friends I had just made across the country, felt very lonely. And I was waitressing one day, and just huge red moon on the water. It stopped me in my tracks. And for the first time, I didn't feel a fear. I felt a warning and love, but an open door. That was the defining moment that I decided to come back to the Lord. As I just prayed, and I felt the love of God that I've never felt before. Serving at HTC is honestly one of the highest honors that I hold. It's a privilege to serve here. Knowing that I grew up here, I think that my gifts were developed here at a very young age, and the seed was planted here at a very young age. So seeing the fruit of it come to pass, it's just an honor. It has definitely transformed my life just to see the way that God uses not only me, but just the body of Christ as a whole, and how he uses different gifts and different talents and makes them all into one beautiful picture. So I'm just excited to continue growing and continue learning. And I love to just bring hope, because just hope for parents who have prodigal sons and daughters. The Lord is using me also to encourage parents to keep praying for your kids, because he hears them, and he has every intention of bringing your kids home, to be in the house of the Lord, even if it's not this house, God's house. Again, I'm just the fruit of that, because God chased me down relentlessly. So I just love to encourage parents as well as young kids that God has a plan, and he will deliver.